She was hyped to do it too, man. She was excited.
Yes, sir. You know the vibes. Tuesday morning. It's Marcus, it's Jervis, it's totally unclear. Here we are.
We here.
Yo, so this isn't even my notes. This is something I was thinking about as I was setting up this morning. And like, music has changed. And in some ways I'm okay with those changes, but in some ways I'm not okay. So back when we were kids, like your parents and we could all listen to the same music. Like they were saying some dirty, filthy stuff. We had no idea what they were talking about. Like Little Red Corvette, I thought that was about a car until I was like 13 years old. I said, oh, okay, Prince, that's what we're doing? Like Anita Baker giving you the best that I got. I thought she was just doing her very best in life. I didn't know what she was talking about. Like all these songs back in the day, they were smooth, the innuendos were right, but we didn't know. You didn't know until you got grown. Nowadays, these kids out here, I'm gonna take you in the bathroom, bang them brains out. That's the hook. That's the chorus. Gonna bang them brains out. I put on this pop mix. We headed up to the pool. Daddy Day Camp underway. By the way, that shirt. So yesterday we were at the pool all day, and we're gonna get to that in a minute because there was some things I saw at the pool. We got correct. Public pool etiquette. We need to get that right. I'm gonna get in that a little bit later.
Okay.
So driving up there, I put on this like pop mix, and like I had to skip like every other song because I'm like, yo, like this is supposed to be a friendly like pop mix. You out here talking about doing all sorts of, and the thing is, you can talk about filthy things. You can do that,
right?
But you just got to put it in a way that they don't know. They know now. Like I can't. Like I was like, oh, we got that. Can't do that.
Yeah, kids are smart. Kids are smart today.
They're smart today, but I think the music also is dumber. The music isn't as smart as we had it.
Like you said, they're not trying to hide it now. It's just they're saying what they want to do, putting it out there, and it is what it
should be. Some things should be concealed a little bit. Like, yeah, I mean, listen, I'm not gonna say every song we had back then was clean, but you had a bunch of songs that came across as clean. It came across clean. Like you look at Billie Jean, right? Billie Jean, like to a kid's eye, we don't know. Billie Jean, not my love. All right, not your love, Mike. But then as an adult, you hear like, oh, talking what? Oh, Mike, all right, that's what we're doing, cool. But like as a kid, you don't know that. You don't know. Right. You didn't know. As a kid, we didn't know Beat It was about gang violence.
It's just like, catchy. It's just a catchy hook.
It's a catchy hook. Now they put these crazy hooks out here doing all sorts of filthy things, like drug references, sex. Like, it's crazy. It's too much. It's too much.
So that almost ruined your pool day?
It almost ruined the pool day. We can ride up the pool, get the vibes right. I have no.
Now, do your kids know the lyrics to these songs? That's
no,
the question.
I mean,
are you sure?
Well, the thing is,
because they've been not singing around you, but they know all the lyrics.
They got caught a couple times because no one's making these TikTok dances, right? So immediately a song comes on, they know, they start breaking.
Right.
By the way, we doing Daddy Day Camp. We're doing TikTok Thursdays. I'm letting my daughter choreograph a TikTok dances for us. We're gonna do it on Thursday, every Thursday.
Wait a minute. I thought you said she couldn't dance. Remember that conversation we had? You had to blow her up. You blew her up.
But that's the thing though. TikTok is different. You don't have to be able to dance through TikTok dances because they tell you what to do. It basically TikTok dances is the hokey pokey on steroids. Like it's for people, is geared for people that can't dance. That's why I have a problem with it, because I actually can dance. So I don't need nobody telling me what to move. When I hear a beat, I go off. These kids today got to be told what to do on the beat. Oh, when Savage comes on, man, movie, ratchet. They got to be doing all of that foolishness instead of just letting the rhythm hit you. See, like, when you can dance, you don't want that. I don't want nobody to tell me what to do. I want to do my own thing. Okay. TikTok is not like that.
So this is right up her alley. This is perfect.
Right up her alley. This is perfect for her.
She can shine right now. Now she can shine. Yeah, shine you can give an honest compliment, like, baby, that was good.
That was it. You had that. But she would do, I don't know if all kids do this, but she pisses me off. She does this thing where, like, you're in the middle of conversation, right? Like, we're having a conversation about anything. Like, we're talking right now. And as we're talking, she's doing a TikTok dance as we're talking. I'm like, do you hear music right now? Chill. Why are you dancing?
She practicing.
Crazy.
She practicing. She getting ready.
She's like, hey, today, are we going outside to play? Or I'm like, first of all, I'm about to have a seizure. Calm down. Relax. Like, chill. All right. So listen, the first thing I want to talk about, my barber made a huge no-no that we need to address right now.
Uh-oh.
Huge no-no from the barber. So during the quarantine, I would say probably about 2 to 3 times I had him come to the crib to cut my hair. Because it was looking crazy. The hair was looking nuts.
You was breaking quarantine rules?
Don't tell nobody. Stop snitching. I'm snitching on myself a little bit. Don't tell nobody else. Just a couple, because I looked at my son's hair, I looked at my hair, I said, bruh, we look crazy out here. We need to get this done. So he came over. The first time we did was like early May. So like things were starting to ease a little bit where things like that weren't that frowned upon. Like we weren't doing that in March and April. We just stayed bunkered down. So he texted me last week like, the shop's back open. You come and shop if you want to. I'm like, all right, cool. So I wanted to get cleaned up for Father's Day. I wanted my son to do the same thing. So we were going to go over and see him. I didn't call or anything like that because he's usually always at the shop. So I felt like I need to call or anything like that.
Right.
Like white people call to make haircut appointments. Black people show up. We show up. We show up on the day we got a haircut. Like, what up, bro? I'm here. White people got call. Hey, is Barb in? Hey, Barb, I need a straightener. I need to straighten up. No, we showing up. So we pulled up to the haircut spot and we walked in and I'm looking. He has his own separate room in the barbershop. So I look at his chairs. Nobody there. So I'm like, all right, that's weird. So I talked to people like, where Roger at? Like, he ain't coming in today. I'm like, okay. So I hit him on text. I'm like, bro, where you at? He responds with the following. Yo, Mark, what's good? Had to take off this week. Had vicious fever. I'm just getting over it yesterday. Gonna give it a couple more days. Be back in shop on Sunday. I won't be there. What are you doing? You can't. Okay. PSA. There is no longer free reign to discuss your fevers in general public. You cannot talk about fevers ever again. Because automatically I assume you have the Rona. I'm going to assume it. That's it. You got it. You might have the sniffles. I don't want to hear about it. I don't want to hear about you got a common cold. Nothing.
Okay.
How in the world can you send that through a text message telling me you got a fever? You can't say that to me. Yes, I don't want to know that.
No,
absolutely not.
Listen.
No.
You do want to know. See, this is where we're at right now in 2020.
No, I don't want to know.
2020, we've turned the corner.
I'm like, was that Mario song? I don't want to know. You got that road up. Please don't let it show. Because my heart can't take it anymore.
No,
you got a fever. Know. Please don't let it show. Oh, Rona, I don't want to know. I don't want to know. No, don't tell me. No.
Listen, this is why you want to know. Because if you ain't see that, he shows up there on Sunday, and you roll up there on Sunday, you might get Rona. No, true. I want to know. If you got it, I need you to tell me that because I'm quarantining you for 14 days from when you just told me. I don't know how long you assume. Like he said he got a vicious fever, but he gonna give it a couple more days. But did you get the fever yesterday or was it a week ago? I'm quarantining you from me for 14 days from the moment you tell me that you're sick.
Listen, Roger the Barber is canceled all summer. I can't see you all summer.
For real, like
you out.
Listen, and now
I can't be around you all summer.
And now you can't go to the barbershop. Period.
No, I can't go there anymore.
You can't get a cut for nobody else. You got to shut the whole shop
vicious
down.
And vicious fever. Yeah. He used the word. He used the adjective vicious.
That tells you that he got the Rona. He got the Rona.
Yeah.
We're going to assume he got the Rona.
We're going to assume he got the Rona. Runner Roger.
Yeah. Sometimes you got to get that checkup. Get tested. Dang, man.
No, actually, I cut off all communications. I didn't want a text come through and hit me in the face and get the Rona or something. I didn't want that to happen. So now after he said, I'll see you back in action Sunday, I did not respond to that text. I did not want him to get the wrong idea.
So
the next text was Happy Father's Day.
What about the haircuts now?
Now I'm stressed out because I've been going to him now for like 10 years. With a barber, like with people assume because we have shorter hair, it's easier to cut our hair, which is completely false. It's harder to cut our hair because you mess up on us, it's going to show. It's going to show. You ever seen a dude with the Atlas fade? The barber messed up the lines. The lines going all over the place. Hairline all messed up. No, can't have it. And like I have an odd shaped head. When you get closer, I got like these divots and ridges. I got mountaintops in my head. I got mountain head. I got peaks and valleys. So like you go to a barber, they learn your head. They learn how that works. So like so everything matched up, so people can't see the deficiency of your head. Like, see, I'm jealous of you because I lose my hair. I can't do what you can do. My hair's too lumpy for that.
Nah, you can do it.
I feel it. I feel the lumps. So you got a nice smooth.
You just gotta wear a hat. You gotta wear a hat. That's all.
That's how I keep this hair down. I don't wear hats like that. Yo, I told some of my friends, remember when hats were popping in 2000s? I was like, keep doing all that with them hats. You're going to lose your hair. Most of my friends got the cul-de-sac right now.
Stop it, man.
They got the cul-de-sac. I'm chilling. Fresh hairline. I was selective with my fitted hat game. I only wore it on occasions.
Okay.
You look at most people as wearing fitteds all throughout 2000s. Now they got to wear them fitteds.
They still wearing them.
They wanted to wear them fitteds in 2000s. Now in 2010, you got to wear them. You don't got a choice. I got choices still. I just do this. Honestly, this haircut is to piss people off. I walk around proud like this, like, yeah. But now, no, I don't. Now, I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Do you have more than one barber? Meaning, like, you got Roger, like you always got your regular barber who you always go to religiously, but you got to get a haircut. It's that wedding. Barber. It's that wedding. You got to go to that wedding, and he ain't in. You like, man, do you trust somebody else? Like, all right, I'll mess with you, but I know it's not gonna be the same. But you still got somebody you mess with.
He's always been my go-to.
You got a backup barber?
I got the backup barber. I used to have back because now that I'm older, it's a hassle in itself getting a haircut. I don't feel like it. I don't want to sit in that chair for 35 minutes. Who am I impressing? I only got 3 people looking at me anyway. If I walk in with my haircut, they don't even notice it. Amber's the only one that notices. My kids don't notice. I can shave my whole hair off. They would have no idea what happened. So, like, who am I here impressing? Nobody cares. So now it's not the same. Like back when we were going out, it was every 2 weeks. It was you had to make sure you had that haircut before you stepped out.
Right.
Not doing that anymore. So I used to have a rotation of 3.
Damn, you don't even care. What's up with
now?
That's the problem. That's the problem with dudes like you, man. You don't even care no more.
That's how I care no more. I care.
You don't care. You don't care.
Marcus cares.
Listen, you got your girl now. You don't even care no more. You like I don't even care.
That's not true.
Yeah, every 2 weeks on the regular, you was getting it done, looking fresh. Now you like I go.
Bro, I got 2 young daddy day camp. I ain't got time.
Yeah, you got time, man.
I got 2 kids on the regular. I ain't got time for that.
Listen, you bring it to the barbershop. You know, kid, they sit in the barbershop.
Well, they don't want to do that.
It don't matter what they want to do. They have to do it because you got to get a haircut.
It's not that important to me like it was.
That's what I'm talking about. That's a problem.
It's not.
That's a problem. We're going to have to work on that.
I'm going to have to work on it. I'm going to have to get my haircut regimen back. But I don't know. Like now I'm stressed out because now I got to figure out how to get these haircuts off next 2 months. Man,
you don't even care about it like that. So what does it matter? Just let it grow. Just let it grow out. Quarantine. I mean, screw it. We straight quarantine. Straight quarantine until you can find somebody else for real.
My plan is to cut it off at the end of summer. I'm going back to my old school Marcus, like the fake number 1 to shape up.
What?
I'm going back. Yeah, at the end of summer. One of the reasons why I did this is because like I was bored of that look. I had that look for years and years and years. I never grow my hair out. And like about 2-3 years ago, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna grow it out. So like it was fun, but now like pieces flying out. I think it's a bug on the floor.
What?
I get stressed out. I stomp on it. It's just my hair. It's flying all over the couch. It's too much.
What?
Too much to maintain.
What's going on with your hair?
Yeah, it's a lot.
You put a product in it? What you doing, man? You don't
I
take
mean,
care
sometimes. What am I putting? Yo, so I'm putting products in around the house.
Hold on, y'all. Hair.
Let me get my gel in.
You don't take care of your hair?
Sit here, watch the DVR.
It comes back to you don't care again. We had this conversation last year, man, about how you just. I'm gonna need you to do better. Again, I'm gonna need you to do better in 2020. We got half the year left.
In 2020, I need you to do better.
I know it's a crazy year, but
no. Listen, I'm not doing better this year.
We can't wait till 2021. I'm gonna need you to start doing better now, man. All right.
Yo, let's slide on. I want to talk about the public pool for a minute because I told you I told you we took the kids to the pool yesterday for first day of Daddy Day camp. And first of all, I will say this: if you want to take your kids to the pool, I think now is the best time to do so. I know we talked before about the high chances of maybe catch COVID, but pools have never been cleaner. Like the place we went, I'm telling you where I went. I took them Nakamixon. Immaculate. Like I walked in the bathroom, you could have licked off that floor. They're also shutting it down at 3:00 to clean the bathrooms in the middle to make sure we're good. And if they got the fog, they're not playing games over there. They're doing all the right things. Like it was only like 40 or 45 people there. The capacity is probably, man, I'm gonna say the capacity had to be 500 people. It was like 40 people there. It was great. Okay. We felt me and my daughter felt we had to deepen ourselves. My son had his little vest on. He was gliding around. We were all living our best lives. So, but I noticed some things though that I was like, okay, this is weird. Number one, here's something public pool we gotta change right now. You know how they say when you're young, you need to be accompanied by an adult, right? Mm-hmm. I feel when you hit the age of 25 at a public pool, you need to be accompanied by a child. I don't want to see anybody over the age of 25 at the public pool by themselves. I don't like that vibe.
Why?
It stresses me out.
Why?
What you doing there? Why are you there by yourself at a public pool over the age of 25? Who are you talking to? What you looking at? What's there? I don't like it. You go there, you do that. That's why you there.
Working on your tan?
No. Go do that. No. Go find a friend. No. The public pool is for the kids.
It's for the public.
For the kids.
For the public.
For the kids.
For the public.
The public pool is for the kids. It's for the kids. That's all it's for.
It's hot.
It should not be the public pool over 25. Like this isn't a Ja Rule video.
Listen, everybody don't got friends. Remember that. A lot of people ain't got friends.
Listen.
If they got to go out, they got to go to the pool. So they don't go by themselves.
If you're over 25 by yourself at a public pool, you're a weirdo. So therefore, you need to not be there. That's what I'm talking about, weirdo. Here's another rule I'm going to run by you real quick. Over the age of 35, as a male, no sunglasses at the pool. I don't trust it. I'm going to tell you why. We got these young lifeguards walking around, 13 through 16. I saw two men over the age of 45 with sunglasses on. They weren't wet at all. They were just sitting by the edge looking around. I know what they were looking at. It stressed me out. And I'm looking at these lifeguards. I said, oh, I see what these fools doing. That's not okay. I put it in my nose. That's not cool, bro. Take the sunglasses off. That's why you shouldn't be in the first place. Where your kids at? Where they at? Where your kids? Public pools for the kids, man.
It's not for the kids.
You know good and well. Listen, it's for the kids. You know good and well. Okay, fine. Then why can't you have alcohol at the public pool? It was not just for the kids.
Because why can't you play bottles?
Why can't you play loud? No, you listen. It's 2020. You don't need glass bottles no more. What in the Billy D. Williams? What you drink? Coke 45, 40s? What you drinking?
It's hot.
Coke 45 works every time.
It's hot.
Uncle Junebug out here with his 40s? No. You can do red Solo cup it. You can do whatever you want. Why can't you be at the public pool with alcohol?
Because kids are there. Yes, probably because the kids are there.
Because it's for the kids. That's why. It's for the kids.
It's not for the kids. Kids ruin it. I could have alcohol if these kids weren't here. You know where kids should be? You know where kids should be? Where? At the pool at your house. at your apartment. If you only got an apartment, you know what you do? You buy one of them little 4-foot pools and you put it outside in the grass. Let the kids play outside in the pool right there.
They don't want to do that.
That's where the kids need to be. That's where they need to be. If you got kids, stop coming to the public pool because you ruined it for us singles out here who want to be in the pool chilling. We could have alcohol if these damn kids wasn't here at the pool. So you parents, take the damn kids to your house and let them play in the pool at your house. Open the fire hydrant.
Where you going to the public pool trying to get a jump off in the public pool? What are you doing there?
Open the fire hydrant. Open that up. Let the kids run in the fire hydrant.
Not the fire hydrant.
Come on, man. Y'all ruining it for us adults.
Nah, man.
That's the problem. Y'all ruining it for these adults here. That's what you're doing. And by the way, just so you know, because you love the public pool so much, I'm looking at my list.
I respect the public pool.
1 through 10 coronavirus risk level. 1 being low level. So a low level of activity is getting takeout or playing tennis. That's a 1. The public pool is a 7. 7.
Yeah, I guess it depends what public pool you go to. And I took your listen. I'm telling you right now, where I went, there was the cleanest public pool I've ever been to in my life. Because we all know,
was people swimming with masks on?
Swim with masks on?
Yeah, were they swimming with masks on in the pool?
No, but we were all social distancing. Everybody was spread out.
Did they have masks on? Social distancing? Did they have their mask on?
No, we were future. Mask on.
No, they had no mask on.
We did. We had the gate, mask on. Then you go in, you find your area, mask off. We found our areas. Everybody was spread out. Nobody was on top of each other. It was perfect.
Your mask should be on unless you're in the pool swimming.
You just mad because you can't drink there, Jervis.
That's
you just mad because for the kids. That's why you're mad.
Man, buy him a pool.
Anyway, yo, before we go to break, I was thinking, I'm glad you brought up masks. I was actually thinking about this. Listen, this is the perfect time to rob a bank. This is the time.
Stop.
This is the time to rob a bank.
Can we go to break now? Can we go to break right now?
This is the time to rob a bank. You know it is. And the thing is now, too, you get to make appointments, right? So you can make an appointment, right? Call up. Yeah, I'll be there around, 2:30, 3 o'clock. You don't show up at that exact time because you want to throw them off. But you throw them like 15 minutes later, so they can't necessarily know, they can't necessarily see it was you. And you come with your mask on, boom. Give me all your money! And then the cops come, they're like, he's wearing a mask. And they're like, oh. It's great, right? That's a great idea, isn't it?
It's a terrible idea.
Why?
Terrible idea. You see that chick throw that Molotov cocktail in that cop car and they tracked her down? She got arrested in Philly? Nah, that ain't gonna work.
All right, I'm just saying.
You messing with the FBI. These boys don't play. The feds don't play.
93% conviction rate.
They don't play. If you on a radar, the jig is up.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Maybe a local liquor store.
And
maybe we could try that. The Chinese spot in the hood.
Listen, see, you need get the kids a pool, bro.
Really don't. No, we're gonna start burglary ring. Me and my 2 assailants.
Oh my gosh.
Yo,
these kids.
We're gonna take a quick break. When we come back, look, 6ix9ine started. Everybody out here stitching. We're gonna talk about that when we come back. Totally Unclear. Marcus Jervis. We'll be right back.
Don't wait. Communicate. Make your emergency plan today.
Yeah, man. Totally Unclear. Marcus Jervis. Back at you. More truth put on head tops. Watch you how you speak on your name, you know?
I don't know what he just said. What's this guy talking about? Is it just me? Anybody else?
Is it just me? Yo, so look what 6ix9ine started.
What do he do now?
He didn't do anything, but you actually sent this to me. But I think it's pretty interesting. So I'm just gonna read this. It says, and by the way, peep the picture. I love the picture of D'Angelo Russell. Why do you do that to that man? why you put him on there like that? Like he the poster board for NBA session.
Hey.
Those of you who don't remember, D'Angelo Russell was the one that outed Nick Young for cheating on Iggy Azalea through video. He did video snitching.
Next level snitching.
Next level snitching. Yeah, he got traded and everything for that. But I never understood why you ever picked Nick Young over D'Angelo Russell. I'm like, Nick, I'm sorry, but you got to go. Sorry about your relationship, but you still need to go. So it says the NBA will operate an anonymous hotline where people and players can reveal if they've seen anyone break the rules of the bubble. So the NBA is on its way back. It'll be back in July, and they are going to create a bubble down in Orlando, Florida, where players, some select family members, and will be able to be down there, and they're not going to be allowed to leave. But if you see somebody that's breaking the bubble, the NBA is setting up a hotline that you can call up and be like, yo, Joel Embiid just snuck in a tenderoni. Yo, is Kendall Jenner on the list? I think I see with Ben. Yo. Like, what we doing? So that's going to be okay. Because you know somebody's calling that hotline.
Yes, of course. Listen, the NBA is protecting their brand. They're protecting their league. Look, they want to get this league back in. It's going to jump off. They cannot have anybody get coronavirus down in Orlando. If they do, it's going to just have so many ramifications and possibly shut everything down with them playing basketball. So the best way, well, not the best way I would say, but one of the ways you can ensure that this doesn't run off the tracks and run off the rails, to implement snitching. If you see it, you tell it.
If you see something, say something.
That's it. Snitch, 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 snitch. And don't worry about no stitches. It's all about snitching. That's what it is. They want people to rat people out, breaking the rules that can jeopardize what they're trying to do.
I mean, they're obviously is not paying attention then. Because, like, we need to just listen. Sports should be just done for this year. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. There's already been so many, the Premier Soccer League has already seen tons of cases. They've come back. I think 75% of the Dallas Cowboys already been affected. 95% of the Houston Texans have been affected. Like every state that's reopened and gone to green has seen dramatic increases in their numbers. We're not having sports. It's not happening. We need to shut all of this down.
Tennis.
Somebody, yeah.
Risk number one, tennis.
Golf. But or team sports, I'm passing to you. You got the Rona. I'm passing to you. You got the Rona. Alley-oop to you. You got the Rona. Like that's what we could basically be doing. Like there's no way in the world it's gonna work. You can't have that many people and something not happen. You just can't.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. I mean, this would be a big blow to sports, and listen, if they're going to cancel this year, what are the chances of them doing it next year? Basically, without a vaccine, what's the chances of this happening next year?
Right.
It's just it becomes a little bit more difficult, but hey, let's try. Let's try just in case.
Because it's like all this stuff like, oh, we care about your health. We want you to be. You don't care about me. This is all about them TV contracts. You're trying to get that TV money. That's it. That's all it is. If they really cared about the well-being of the people playing and, the well-being of everybody, you're not talking sports till fall 2021. That's when you try to say, okay, let's see what happens here. But trying to rush things back now, it's just a terrible idea.
That's a long time though. That affects
long time.
That affects so many people personally, so many people's finances, so many people's well-being. Like that affects a lot of stuff. I mean, that's like you going without a haircut till 2021.
Might be that way.
I mean, that's going to affect a lot of things, man.
I mean, listen, and I look at me and put it from my perspective. Like I turned 40 this year, which is a monumental birthday. And I had planned and had visions of grandeur and having a huge party and all my people's around. That's probably not going to happen. It's probably not going to happen. And we want to try to do something, but let's be real and be honest. It's probably not going to happen because of everything's going on. So everyone needs to temper their expectations of life, of what you're going to be able to do. Like there's certain things we just can't do because of what has happened.
Right. Yeah, no, this is the reality that we're in right now. People are trying to get back to some semblance of the old normal, but that normal things will never be the same. Like
again.
I said we used to always see these videos of people in China wearing masks, walking down the streets, and they show a street shot or something like that. You see some people with a mask, some people without a mask.
Yep.
That's what it's going to be here. From now on, you're going to see some people wearing a mask out in public, some people not. Even when this is, in a sense, over and things are back to up and running, there are going to be people still that's like, I'm wearing a mask regardless every day because I don't just trust nobody anymore. It's just that'll be our new norm. Like I told back in early February, I said handshakes will be dead. You could just see the writing on the wall. Handshakes are dead. I don't need to shake nobody's hand anymore to greet them.
Never again.
Never, especially a stranger. Nah, I don't need to shake your hand. I don't need to give you a pound. I'll just say, what's up? My words will be enough. I don't need to engage with you physically and things. Like, that's dead and gone, man. And a lot of other things. Birthday cakes. I ain't never eaten a cake somebody blew out the candles on. Like, that's dead and gone. That's tradition's over.
You blacklight it, you see the particles going everywhere.
Like that's over. There will never be another blow a candle out for your birthday cake, and we share that cake.
You're gonna have candles now, birthday candles on in a candle, and you're literally gonna do. All right, now we get cake.
One cupcake for you. You blow this out, and you eat that. Right. But things are over that. It's crazy, man. Things are really just going to be so different, and we got to just adapt with it and move. And with the NBA and these sports, it's one of I think it's one of the things where you have to try it though. Mm-hmm. Say they could pull it off. Say nobody got sick. That's the formula now for other sports and maybe other businesses, restaurants, so many other things to adopt their policy on what they did to do it right. But if it doesn't work, again, you learn what didn't work. Where did that person catch from? Is it because they did sneak somebody in? So maybe it would have worked if they didn't sneak somebody in to ruin everything. You got to try it though, I think.
Yeah, I mean, listen, if this does end up working, we can add this to the list of miracles we witness in our lifetime. It's gonna be a miracle. Like we're talking like biblical proportion miracles. Like the 12 fishes and 12 loaves of bread, the resurrection of Christ.
But also
2020 Orlando bubble.
You might start seeing snitching hotlines at work now. Like
people already so listen, let's stay on that stream of consciousness right now, because I want to circle us back to 6ix9ine a little bit. So here's the problem I have with snitching, is that we as a culture and society pick and choose when it's okay to snitch. We pick and choose who's okay to snitch. Like, you brought up New Jack City the other day. Nino Brown is an all-time snitcher. How many times has Nino Brown been dropped in pop culture and glorified in pop culture, glorified on hip-hop? Oh, Nino Brown. How many times have you heard that in songs?
Lots.
How about Frank Lucas, American Gangster? Jay-Z did an entire album based around Frank Lucas. That man sang like a canary. So, if we're going to be snitches not okay, it's not okay all the time. You can't pick and choose when snitching is cool and when it's okay. You want to go for that job promotion and you see Billy show up late for work every day for 2 weeks straight, 7 minutes late, what you doing? Hey, Bob, can I talk to you for a minute? So listen, I don't normally do this. I don't like talking about this stuff, but I just want you to know that I've observed Billy showing up late for work for the past 2 weeks, 7 minutes. And listen, I wanted you to keep my name out of it because I don't want to cause any problems I don't want to have any friction here at work. But I just wanted you to know this because I think that it's not fair that we all come to work on time, but Billy showed up 7 minutes late. Oh, wait, you were going to promote Billy? Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, now you're promoting me? Oh, well, thank you. We do it all the time. People snitch all the time at work. Yo, how many times you been in the cafeteria at work? Open the fridge up. Yo, somebody eat my sandwich? Greg did that. Greg ate that sandwich. Like, yeah, I saw him coming. He thought it was his sandwich. Oh, he ate that sandwich, though. That's a snitch. Yeah. You snitch right there. You mind your business on the sandwich. Yeah. So that's okay. That's okay to snitch that way. If you want to get a promotion to snitch, go ahead and do that. We got to have hotlines for it right here, snitching.
Well, maybe there's levels to snitching.
Snitch levels?
Snitch levels, yeah.
By the way, before you get into that, I want to welcome everyone to the Totally Unclear Snitch Summit.
There's snitching to these levels.
Grab a pen and pencil.
Yeah, there might be levels to snitch. Like 1 through 10, 1 being low level, 10 being high level. Work, cafeteria food, break room food. That's a 1. That's a level 1 snitch.
Nah, I think that's pretty high.
That's a level 1 snitch.
I think the worst type of snitch is the dry snitch. When the dry snitcher is the worst type of snitcher. Don't you know what a dry snitcher is? A dry snitcher is a person that volunteers information nobody asked for. Like, you just come out your face telling people for no reason at all. Nobody said anything. You just out here just telling people your business. That's a dry snitch. That's the worst type of snitch, in my opinion. Now, Greg, it just happens. Like, listen, the work cafeteria, we all know how it go. Sometimes people, for me, I hate people write their name on this stuff. Like, come on, bro. I want to eat that sandwich just because you wrote your name on it.
See, that's petty shit. That's a petty snitch.
I tell you about being petty. I talk about my petty level.
Yeah, you petty level. Level 10. Level 10.
Right. Level 10 petty. So now I'm okay if you have a bag or a lunch bag and you put your name on the lunch bag in the fridge and you write your name on it, I'm fine with that.
What's the difference?
But do not, because an individual sandwich with your name on it, it's pretentious. I don't like the way it looks.
But if you write your name on a bag, that means I'm going in a bag. I'm taking out the chips.
I'm leaving everything. No, you cannot go in someone's bag. That's not okay.
They Doritos. I bought Doritos. That
ain't right.
Doritos.
That ain't right.
Hey, look, you ain't write your name on everything, so I don't know. This is yours. This is mine now.
All right, hold on. Let's stay focused. Get back to the snitches. So you're telling me levels to snitching.
Levels of snitching, man. That's
Okay.
probably is. Street snitching is level 10.
Okay.
Code of the streets. You don't snitch. Street snitching is level 10.
Okay.
But
what about the class tattletale? Elementary school class tattletale. Because here's the thing. Like, first of all, teachers, you want to talk about street code, teachers hate snitches. I'm a foreign teacher. I tell you, I hated people snitch. I was always mad at the kid that told me the information. Because then, number one, I got to deal with it. I don't want to deal with this. I don't care. I don't want to deal with that. I'm talking, listen, all teachers right now are like, yep, we don't want to deal with it. Like, if on the playground and Mr. Bradham, Ronnie pushed me. I don't care. Are you bleeding? Do you have blood from this push? Like, did your teeth get knocked out?
I got a little right here.
I used to have a rule. I had a rule in my classroom. Unless you're bleeding or you're on fire, I don't want to know.
Wow.
Bleeding or on fire, no tattling. That's it.
A high level to not tattle.
Yeah, because what it does is it causes them to be able to police themselves. And honestly, in the beginning of the year, it's rough, but they build up and they understand, okay, this is important, this is not important. And they are able to figure it out later on through the year and start actually, and it's cool, they start actually working out. It encourages them to work out their own problems.
What about that bully who's running things? And now he knows that nobody going to snitch, so he gets to run things. You just made a schoolyard bully even more powerful.
No, that's not what I did.
That's what you're doing.
Listen, the days of the gooch is over, okay? Nobody worry about the gooch and Muggsy.
Arnold was worried about that gooch.
and Muggsy on the playground, okay? Like, no one does that stuff anymore. That's not type of... Most people the internet really is the biggest place of that type of activity. Nobody on the playground... These kids can't even talk to each other the right way anymore. They're not doing that. So anyway, like, but in school, though, yeah, the tattletale. What level are we putting that at?
Listen, that's a snitching training, so they're not a 1. We got to up them a little bit, maybe a 2.
An internship?
Yeah, that's snitching and training.
But I'm just saying, like, my overall philosophy, my overall point with all this is that we got to be careful when we label people and call people snitches and do this, do that, because, like, in our own lives, I guarantee you at some point you probably snitched about something. You might have told on your little brother. You might have told on your big sister. She slept in late at night. You might have told her a classmate that wasn't using number 2 pencil. He was using number 1.
Yeah.
He was using fat pencil.
There's got to be an age level to this too, then. Because all that school,
what about work? What about work, though?
That's what I'm saying.
We brought up work levels,
right?
Though.
So that's different. I'm talking older snitching. Kids just talk. They just say whatever. You
know who the biggest snitches are in the world? Old people. Yo, you ever seen Aunt Mary on the rocking chair, sitting there rocking? She be telling on everybody's business. Everybody's business. She knows everything. Everything going on the block.
She keeping everybody informed.
She knows got the STDs. She knows got good crack rock. She knows about all of it.
See, she's looking out for Marcus. You don't want to mess with her. Nah, baby.
Nah, baby. Little Penny, come over here. I heard you try to talk to Jervis. You don't want to do that. Jervis got 4 girlfriends and 3 wives.
Come on,
snitching. Man. That's snitching too.
That's a public service announcement, man.
No, that's snitch.
Difference.
You tell him. You tell him. You try. Nobody asked you for that. Try snitching. Nobody asked that information. You didn't know that. It's crazy.
Listen,
I'm just saying.
It's the world we live in, man. You know, if it benefits me, I'm snitching. Is that how it goes? If it benefits me, I'm snitching.
You just hit the nail on the head. Thank you.
If it benefits me,
thank you. Here's the rule. You hit it. Say it one more time for people in the back. If
it benefits me, I'm snitching.
That's right. If I have a chance to gain something from this, and it's going to help me out, I don't care about you. I'm telling. I gotta get this. Whatever I'm trying to get off, I gotta get this off. I gotta get it off. Yo, speaking of snitching, I'm about to tell my queen right now.
Uh-oh.
And then this is gonna be our last topic of the day. This cracked me up. We were sitting around, and like the thing I love about our relationship is that we just have so much fun just talking. Like whether we drinking, whether we not drinking, just sitting around, just chopping it up. So she told me she went on this date, right? And like, I feel like there's certain foods you don't order on first dates. There's certain foods you gotta stay away from. My queen on the first date ordered spaghetti and meatballs. Like, I said, what? You said, oh, straight. Got the sauce coming over here. Like, yo, can you imagine sitting back watching that? I'd be like, what time is it again? like, I don't want to see that.
Why not?
That is not what I want to see at all the first thing.
Why not?
Try the sauce flying over here. You got not the napkins. You might got something over here on the corner of your face. No. Like, there is no polite way to eat pasta. When you eating pasta, you going in. Like, people, yo,
maybe she was giving you a hint.
People who cut the pasta, no, it wasn't with me. People who cut the pasta and do all that, you're a psychopath. You take that thing on the thing and you go in. You go, yeah. Like, I'm like,
maybe she's giving her date a hint.
A hint of what? I like food?
Maybe, yeah. Maybe something else. Maybe she knows she get down and she get dirty and sloppy. She just let you know.
All right. Clean it up.
I'm just
Clean
saying.
it up. Clean it up.
Saying.
No. And honestly, the first date food, no way. There's certain things you don't like. There's certain things I've never on a first date. I'm asking you your opinion of worst first date foods. I go pasta, no.
Okay.
Absolutely not. Wings, absolutely not.
What?
You can't go wings with no, because of the slop. Like, you can't go all savage with your meals on the first date.
What do you want? What you want to eat? A salad?
No, you can. That's polite. You can have
glass of water.
You have a nice chicken with nice vegetables on the side, or a nice steak, some mashed potatoes. You can control those. You control those narratives. You can't control wing narratives because wings. The thing about wings is you got to get in there.
Yes.
You got to get in there.
Yes. The first day we going to watch the game. I don't want to see you eat no chicken and steak. Nah. Let's get in. Yo, pass me another napkin. Shit, girl.
No. I don't.
We going in.
I don't want to see that first date.
Yeah, we going in.
I don't want to see that.
Because once we go there, I'm good. I already seen the worst on day one. I'm good after that.
I don't want to see the worst on day one.
Yeah, eating can't get no worse than that. So
I don't want you to walk around with the rollers in your head in the bathrobe on day one. I don't need that.
Listen,
keep it together at least for a couple months. Give me some illusion. I want an illusion for a couple months.
For what?
So
now you all into her. You really digging her. You're vibing with her. And then 3 months go by and then you order them wings. And she.
But see, that's how. But the thing is, that's how I know. Man. That's how I know. That's how I know I really like her. Because that stuff won't. No, it won't bother me anymore. I really like her at that point.
It will.
I'm good.
It will.
I'm good.
It'll bother you. It'll be like, every time she eats wings. Now, because now the next dates after that are going to be wings, pasta, all the stuff that you didn't want. Now you're going to eat, and you're going to see it all the time after that. It's going to make you sick.
No, because the relationship is no longer superficial. It's now internal.
It should have been superficial from the beginning.
Bro, what are you talking about?
What kind of dude are you?
Relationship, I'm a dude. That's who I am. I'm a dude. And you sit up here lying on yourself. To Lindsay listening. You lying. You lying right now. What? The first thing you said when you saw Lindsay was like, oh, man, she has a beautiful personality.
Yeah.
No.
I could tell.
That's not what you said.
I saw her insides.
No. Well, what? Whoa!
Inner beauty.
Time out.
Inner beauty.
Inner beauty? Yeah, I bet you saw inner beauty. I bet you did see inner beauty. Listen, man. The first thing I'm looking at is what you look like. What you look like. That's the first thing. And same thing with women. If you ain't looking right, if you look like you floss with barbed wire, Yo, if you look like I mean, if you don't look good, I can't. No, that's the first thing. You gotta look right.
Right. That's what brings you in.
We go on. We go on from there. So yeah, we always start at a superficial level, but then what separates that is when you start to build a connection. And when you build that connection, you're gonna tolerate. Like, listen, I tolerate things with Amber I would never tolerate with anyone else. She tolerates things from me. She would probably never tolerate anyone else. We love each other. It ain't about superficial anymore. When I look at her now, she's beautiful, but I don't see looks anymore. I look at her anymore. It's like when she looks at me, she don't see looks when she looks at me anymore. It's like we now see that personality. We now see that soul. We've connected. It's different. That first date though, I don't need all that. No, stay away from that because I'm out. I'm out. I don't need you taking the bread, dipping the bread all in, putting the pasta on the bread, making it a sandwich, taking it here. No.
Yeah.
Don't do that on the first date. I don't want to see all that.
Yeah. It's all gravy after that. Everything is good after that.
We don't need no gravy on first dates either. No gravy.
Once you get past that, once you get past the gravy, you good.
No gravy on first dates either. Nothing with sauce. No soft foods on first dates. Keep the sauce alone. Leave it alone. All right, listen, I'm tired. And I gotta get to these kids, man. So we'll go ahead and get out of here. Follow us at Totally Unclear, Twitter and Instagram. Follow me at Marcus B. Tweeting, Twitter and Instagram.
Say Jervo and everything.
And until next week, public pools, old heads.
7. Public pools are 7.
Old heads. Take them sunglasses off. Them girls could be your grandkids, man. That's nasty.
I'm coming to the pool today. I'll meet you over there with my shades on.
You better have some
with my shades on.
No. I'm not hanging out with your shades on.
And my Speedo.
Oh no. All right, later. On that note.
We out.
We out.